Hi there everybody, it's Simon from Naked Record Club here. Hope you're keeping well. I bring you news and the interesting story behind Naked's 6th eco-friendly release, which is going to be Tahiti 80's fantastic Ballroom album, originally released in 2014. Now I have a long association with this band, which goes back to the end of the 90s when the band put out their first album. I was working for Virgin, the Virgin Megastore at the time in England, and Tahiti 80 came and played an install and were just brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Bought that album, then I bought many more, but Ballroom has always remained my favourite Tahiti 80 album. And they were one of those bands that came along at the end of the 90s that opened the door for the next wave of French indie rock bands such as Phoenix. And yeah, I just think they're absolutely brilliant. They've worked with one of my favourite producers too, which was Richard Swift, who worked with the Shins and Fleet Foxes. Obviously, sadly, he's no longer with us, but obviously he loved the band too. And this is just an absolutely gorgeous summer album. When you play it, you'll know what I mean. If that wasn't enough, and the fact that we're based in France, Rachel was up at our local lake, got talking to some friends, and who was with them? The singer from Tahiti 80, which is Xavier Boyer. So she obviously got talking to him and said, well, we love you. And we quickly found out that he'd already bought one of our Naked releases. We went out for drinks with him in Montpellier. He talked about the project. He loves the idea. He's actually given us an extra track for this album as well, which makes it really exclusive. So yeah, we're really excited to be working with Tahiti 80 on this album. So earlier I mentioned that this record is going to be an eco-friendly record. I'd just like to talk about that in these times of greenwashing, which is creeping into the music industry. What I mean by that is that Naked Records, all Naked Records, are non-toxic and recyclable. But we are very lucky because we are using a brand new machine which manufactures using up to 90% less energy, and it doesn't use water. You may remember that we used that process for the first time on the Stars record that we put out. We're doing it with Tahiti 80 as well. The records are fantastic, apart from the energy saving and the fact that there's no naughty chemicals in them. You really could put this in your recycling. The plastic used is the same that you'll find in plastic water bottles. And this is the forefront of recyclable vinyl technology at the moment, and we're very lucky to be working in it. So, what better? Tahiti 80, a brilliant summer album on non-toxic recyclable vinyl. Head over to the website now because we're only making 500. It's nakedrecordclub.com. Place your order today and get ready for the perfect summer pop album. Thank you for listening.